Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Jodo Jake. Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to talk about one of the most slept on aspects of the Sword and Shield era. Now, right now on screen, you are taking a look at the entire Brilliant Stars trainer gallery. Now, back when Brilliant Stars came out, it was an exciting set. Now, I think this was the first set to introduce the V-Star mechanic, and it was the first set to bring back, I like to say bring back, because we did get like sort of a trainer gallery in Cosmic Eclipse, but it was the set that brought back trainer galleries. And there's different kind of rarity tiers. As you can see, we had the yellow border trainer galleries as well as the black border between the V's and the V maxes, and every trainer gallery set in the Sword and Shield block received 4 or 5 trainers as well as 2 black and gold cards. And every trainer gallery, meaning Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, Lost Origin, and Silver Tempest, all had 30 cards with the same kind of structure. Now, I was looking at TCG Player the other night and I realized that I think Brilliant Stars has a lot more opportunity and potential for collectors and I guess speculators currently, because for the most part, Brilliant Stars makes up a lot of the top cards in terms of value from all trainer galleries. And we'll get into that in a little bit more soon. But I just wanted to kind of make a video talking about, why this set is as good as it is. As you can see, it has Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon. We'll take a closer look here. We have Flareon, Vaporeon, Octillery, and these are in order. I don't know why they did this order. Like, why couldn't they have just put Jolteon next to Vaporeon and Eevee next to the 3? But in my binder, I had done this just because it looks nicer. And I typically don't like to put cards out of order, but from an eye appeal standpoint, having those 4 cards next to one another just looked much better. But beside that, yeah, we get blue in all of the Eevee evolution cards, whereas we get Bill, as you can see here, with the Eevee. And then we also got a Zekrom. This card was heavily speculated too when we started hearing about En's Reshiram back with Journey Together. And it's just funny how we keep revisiting cards from older generations as we speculate into future sets. It's become quite a norm. We got Dusknoir, we got Dedenne, we got Alchemy, Ariados, the Houndoom, and we got Oranguru. And this makes up all of our yellow border Pokemon trainer galleries for Brilliant Stars. And I remember Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon were all like $1 or $2 cards, and I'm pretty sure they're all between like 8 to 10, if I remember correctly, maybe 7. But still great value for as old as Brilliant Stars is. We are reaching that like almost 4-year mark on this set, which is kind of crazy. Or was it? No, almost 3 years actually, because what Brilliant Stars was 2022. Yeah, so we actually just passed the 3-year mark. We're almost on 4. Just time's flying in this hobby, that's for sure. And then after that, we got all of our black border cards. Now, this rarity was a little bit harder to pull than the yellow borders, just based off of what I've seen on the internet, my experience opening Brilliant Stars. But we got Bolton, Sylveon, V and VMAX, which are just phenomenal cards. Mimikyu V, which is one of my favorites from this set, as well as the Mimikyu VMAX, Urshifu V, both single and Rapid Strike V and VMAX, and of course the big kahuna, Umbreon V and Umbreon VMAX. Personally, I like the Umbreon V more. I think I actually pulled the Umbreon VMAX when I first got Brilliant Stars. But as you can see, this set, as much of a Charizard set Brilliant Stars is, it has a lot of evolutions. And I think I counted a total of 8 Eevee related cards. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes, 8 evolutions. Which I think is the most of any other set in the Sword and Shield era besides, obviously, Evolving Skies. which is something to note because we know how popular the EVs are. There's a lot of demand for those cards. We saw it was with Prismatic. People coined that set as the Evolving Skies 2.0 set, and I have to disagree with that personally, but there's an argument for everything. And then after that, we got our 5 trainer cards. Now we got Acerol's Premonition, Cafe Master, Gloria, Rapid Strike, and Single Strike Mustard. Cool cards. Not for me personally. I'm not the biggest trainer collector, but they're cool nonetheless. Especially the Rapid Strike Mustard. I just like the how dynamic that card is. Looks really nice. So yeah, those make up our trainers, and then we get our black and gold. Now, these are probably some of the least popular black and gold cards from the trainer galleries. I know that the Pikachu, the Mew, and probably the Rayquaza are probably the top ones that come to mind. And I know we got the Calyrex ones in, I think, Astral Radiance, if I remember correctly. And I can't remember what was with Rayquaza. Let me know in the comments because I'm literally spacing on that. But these don't go for much. I don't think these cards are that valuable. I don't think they are. Any of them are. But if I had to like place a bet, I would say the Pikachu, Mew, and Rayquaza are the top ones of the black and gold trainer gallery cards. Now, next slide is something I was paying attention to after my conversation with Joey and Henry on that live. We were talking about trainer gallery, and I realized that there's a lot of Brilliant Stars cards here in this top 15 in terms of price high to low for the trainer galleries of Sword and Shield. And it actually makes up what looks to be 40% of the 15 cards. There's about, I believe, 6 cards here. Of course, Umbreon and Sylveon, Mimikyu. And I mean, they're all just those 3 Pokemon. It's the 2 Mimikyus, the 2 Sylveons, and the 2 Umbreons, which should come as no surprise, right? Like, they're all top popular Pokemon, and it makes total sense. Starmie, obviously the best trainer gallery, and I stand by that. But I have to say, I'm a little surprised that the Rayquaza is as high as it is compared to cards like the Pikachu V and the Pikachu V Max from Lost Origin. I would personally, value those cards more than that Rayquaza. I think the Rayquazas from Evolving Skies are much better in terms of design, but to each their own. Garchomp, I actually agree with. I think that card is one of the best, but I will say I don't think it's the best Cynthia Garchomp card. Obviously, with Destined Rivals, that card is just phenomenal. But I think because we have that card from Destined Rivals, that this card should be one of the top cards. And I can imagine a lot of people that maybe can't afford that Garchomp with Cynthia and Destined Rivals would probably go after this next. It's a great card that I need to grade myself. We're gonna take a look at my binder after this just to showcase the entire Brilliant Stars trainer gallery. I've showed it off once before in a video, but I never really just paid attention to one set, and I think it'll be cool for us to kind of just take a look at again and just appreciate some cardboard. But yeah, I thought that was interesting to see that the top 15 trainer galleries, that Brilliant Stars made up 40% of them. I would think that Lost Origin probably takes up the next. Astral's probably the least. Oh no, maybe Silver Tempest, because I think I only see 3 Silver Tempest cards. The Rayquaza and the 2 Blazikens. And then from Lost Origin, I think we have, oh wow, is it just the 2 yellow? Oh, and the Pikachu. So yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 from Lost Origin, and 3 from Silver Tempest, and just 2 from Astral, which is not surprising. I think the 2 top dogs of the trainer gallery, Astral Radiance, have to be that Starmie and Garchomp. So that makes up just some interesting things that I noticed about the trainer gallery. I think they're all undervalued in this market. Now, let's say we do lean into some sort of bear market. I think that these type of cards like illustration rares, trainer gallery are going to be the first to start really feeling the effects of a bearish market with less demand. But the bull market doesn't seem to be slowing down, so who knows where these cards end up. Like Sword and Shield booster boxes are all trending up. And I think Brilliant Stars is probably the next to really make a big jump if I'm just speculating. This is not financial advice, but Brilliant Stars has had a weird sentiment towards it for the longest. Like, I was really shocked to see how cheap that box was for as long as it was, knowing that it's a Charizard driven set. It has the first trainer gallery from Sword and Shield. It has the V-Star mechanic with the rainbow Charizard. There's just a lot there. And yeah, so I'm going to take a second. I'm going to bring my binder. All right, we're back with the binder, and I thought we can just kind of review the entire trainer gallery for Brilliant Stars. So as you can see, I put EV first just because, I mean, to me, it made more sense to have the evolutions come after. So we have EV, Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon, as well as the rest of those yellow border cards that we saw earlier. I do wish that these had texture personally, but you know, besides that, they're really just phenomenal arts. The Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Zekrom, as well as probably the Houndoom, are some of my favorites personally. And then as you can see here, we have the rest. We have the Bolton, the Sylveon V, Sylveon V Max, Mimikyu, Mimikyu V Max, and the Urshifus, and of course the Umbreons. And I think, no, I graded the Umbreon. So I had 2 Umbreon Vs, but I graded one of each if I remember correctly. And they both got the PSA 10, lucky enough. And then here we have the 5 trainers, as well as the last 2 gold cards. And then from here on, we see what is Astral Radiance's first few cards from their trainer gallery. And yeah, I love looking at this binder. So this video was another reason for me to just pull it out. I don't get to look at it enough, to be honest. I probably haven't looked at this binder, you know, in detail since I did that video, and I have added more cards since then, but it's obviously like I just slide them in, close it up, and we keep it pushing. But yeah, this binder is great. Now, if you'd like to see another video like this where I maybe dissect Astral Radiance's trainer gallery, or you want to just see the entire binder again, I will do an updated video on that soon. There's a few cards that I would like to get before that, but if you guys really want to see that, I'll be happy to do so. Yeah, I love the Brilliant Stars trainer gallery. I think it was a well-needed rarity for Sword and Shield that was really, you know, missing it in those first few sets of Sword and Shield, where just pull rates were really tough, especially with sets like Evolving Skies and Fusion Strike. Now, if those sets had trainer gallery as well, I could only imagine, you know, what those would have looked like, prices on those boxes. But you know, that's not the case. And yeah, let me know in the comments, you know, what is some of your favorite cards from the trainer gallery? And it doesn't have to be from Brilliant Stars. It could be from Astral, Lost Origin, or Silver Tempest. I think each set all has at least 1 or 2 cards that really stand out. You know, TCG players pricing highest to lowest obviously showcases some of those. But yeah, short video. Wanted to just, you know, do some cardboard appreciation from a great set that I think is probably underrated, undervalued right now. But thanks for watching, y'all, and until next time, happy collecting. Peace.